Hey hotties, this is Michael. It is Friday, February 3rd, 2017. I can't believe it's already February, but Fitz got my Alabama toboggan on. Tonight is one of the nights when you and I don't exactly see eye to eye. Your Florida Gators come to Tuscaloosa for the annual Power of Pink meet here at Tuscaloosa for gymnastics. So y'all are ranked much higher than us. It's usually a real battle, but gymnastics is one of the most gentlemanly, supportive sports around. So there's no booing, there's support all around. So it's really a great sport to witness and be a part of. So there's no hostility or animosity. It's really a great competition. So I look forward to this meet because of the Power of Pink meet, because of what Alabama does, and a lot of the other schools around the SEC do that, because I have you know, a lot of people that I know that are currently going through breast cancer or other forms of cancer. My mom is a survivor, my sister-in-law too, so that's very dear to my heart. But really there's a couple of things I wanted to talk about today. First is there's just Rosie woke me up at about 4:20 this morning, which is earlier than normal. I chose to get on up and go and get ready to run. It's a walking day for us. So I noticed that there were a few others that were posting some things, and I won't get into the full details about this because it's a little bit more on the personal side, and I don't want to talk fully about that because that's not really the place for this. But so I noticed that Rob was up, I noticed that Elise was up, I noticed that Melissa was up, and I took that time to really reflect on them. And as I went walking, my Bluetooth headphones weren't working for a little while. They came on after a while, but that even further showed me what I needed to be doing. So I used that time for Christine, for Olivia, for Rob, for Melissa, for Elise, and for a lot of the rest of y'all. And you know, I won't say too much about that, just to you know, maybe another time. So the last thing is, so I love as a leader at work motivating and inspiring and encouraging my team, and we're in the middle of a really busy time of the year right now for us. Without getting too much into the weeds on it, it's just it's a time of very focused energy. One of the things that I love to do as a leader is to share my vision, to share what we're doing as a health plan, and to really encourage and inspire my team. And I send out emails every week that a lot of the folks around my region really love seeing them, and they're encouraged and inspired by them. And I take a lot of things that are stories or applications and twist them into something that, or flip them into something that would be applicable to what we're doing. So yesterday the email and the lesson was, how does this certain task that we're going through right now, how is that related to Bon Jovi? And what it is John Bon Jovi, this is something that I heard actually on XM radio. John Bon Jovi was once asked recently, looking back on his life, what do you regret? And John Bon Jovi thought about it for a minute, and he kind of grinned and he said, well, I regret that when we wrote Living on a Prayer, that at the end of the song we had that chord change, or the key change, because now that I'm older I can't hit those high notes as well. And he went on to talk about living life with no regrets, and how you really should look back on your life and not regret things that you didn't do, and not regret choices that you didn't make. And it really, you know, I encourage the team to use that and to really latch onto that for this thing that we're going through right now, and in their lives and in their careers. Man, that car is going fast. But I want to ask y'all to live life with no regrets, meaning that the choices that you made yesterday, whether they were bad or good, you can reset those choices. You can erase yesterday if it was a bad day, start over today. Live life with no regrets with the choices that you make today. Now, if you did well yesterday, continue on with that. And in other things in your life, and with your weight loss and your health, like Fitz really encourages us to do, really live with no regrets. So if you choose to do things that maybe are not the right things, you can make those choices now to really be conscious about it, so that you live with no regrets. So I really hope that y'all have a great day. I'm going a little longer today, but y'all get to work.